Hey, welcome Sleepyheads. Thank you for checking out our Indiegogo campaign for Sleepwalker Episode 2. My name is Josh Knopfs and I'm the writer and director of Sleepwalker, a Marvel fan series. Me and my buddy Joe Bariso, we wrote Episode 1 and you can check it out right here on this page. So if you like what we did with Episode 1, please donate or share with your friends this crowdfunding campaign for Episode 2. We had such a blast making Episode 1 that I just had to keep going and try to make Episode 2. Some of the amazing feedback we've gotten from the fans of Sleepwalker and people who didn't even know who Sleepwalker was has just really inspired me to keep going. So a little backstory on Sleepwalker, he's a Marvel character who had a comic run in the early 90s. And he's a really cool character that I like to think of as like a mix between Captain America with his nobility, Thor, his fish out of water, kind of a Hulk duality, and Doctor Strange's mysticism. Sleepwalker comes from a realm called the Mindscape, where he protects people's dreams and minds from evil. He inadvertently gets trapped inside the mind of film student Rick Sheridan, and Rick Sheridan's life is pretty much turned upside down because he has an alien living inside him now. That'll kind of mess things up a little bit. So his relationship with his girlfriend is strained, his college, his job. So it's kind of this Peter Parker Spider-Man duality as well, where the heroism part of his life may be ruining other aspects of his life. So in the first episode, we met our main characters, Rick and Alyssa and Sleepwalker, and we really built out the world of characters around them. In Episode 2, we're going to dive deeper into the relationships between Rick and Alyssa and Sleepwalker himself, and how this dual life sends his personal life in flux. What's really cool about Sleepwalker is he's surrounded by all these interesting characters, especially his villains. I mean, to me, they're up there with the Flash or Spider-Man or Batman's rogues gallery. So we really had a lot of fun creating these villains and bringing them into the real world. On Episode 1, we did everything out of pocket. Everyone donated their time, their skills, their equipment to make it happen. And we had an amazing experience, but what that meant was we couldn't shoot it all together. We had to shoot it on weekends when people were free, and to get everything scheduled was pretty tricky. And it means that it took a lot longer to create than we hoped. So with a budget for Episode 2, what we hope to do is now we can shoot it all consecutively in a 2-week period. And also with the budget, we can add value to the production design, the costumes, set design, all these things, and turn around and get it out to you, the sleepyheads, much faster. So I actually read Sleepwalker comics as a kid when they came out. I fell in love with it immediately. And through this process, I actually got to meet the writer and creator of Sleepwalker, Bob Budiansky. And what's the most incredible thing is we actually flew him down and had him do a Stan Lee style cameo in Episode 1.
The dang grandkids, they leave their toys all over the place.
It's a Bumblebee action figure. At least they got good taste, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Episode 2 we want to make bigger, funnier, dreamier, and that's where you come in. We need your help. The whole budget will go to food, equipment, and all the other things it takes to make a movie. You can see the whole budget breakdown below. Our goal is to make a blockbuster production on an indie level budget. And with our talented crew and your contributions, we can do that. Thank you so much for checking out our Indiegogo. Join the Dream Team, contribute today, check out one of our cool perks below. We got tons of awesome stuff. I love making movies and I love Sleepwalker. And I know you will too. Let's do this. Dream on!